OnlyFANGS guild update. Let's check it out, guys. I haven't seen this.
What is this? Fangs win. The thing is, I'm trying really hard to like just know a date because one, I have to get all the quizzes prepped.
Oh yeah, he's doing a ton of stuff.
And two, I feel like we need to have like a meeting. I want to get a PowerPoint made. Like there's a lot to do.
Dude, he's actually like, he's taking it really seriously. I like that.
I need to fucking go over everything that's different leveling on Horde as opposed to Alliance. For example, the Thunder Bluff elevators, the Undercity elevators, that's number one. What are some other unique things to Horde that are just fucked? Compared to say Alliance, right? I mean, the guard locations are now very different.
Are they different? Oh,
that's one thing. But I feel like there's more.
The other OnlyFANGS was Alliance.
No Light of a Noon, the Son of Aruguls, exactly, in Tirisfal Glades, which I'm sure a lot of people will be questing there. So things like that I'd want to include in the PowerPoint, just to talk about the differences of leveling on Horde as opposed to Alliance, because we're gonna have a lot of noobs. So shit like that. So yeah, I also would love to have a date, but I do not have a date. All I have for you, because it's the best that I know, is sometime in November. Is when we're
so we don't even know if it's the 1st of November. I mean, frankly, for me, I don't even mind. I'll play whenever it starts, but I got Gobblewaddle, man. We're chilling on EU. We're gonna chill on EU until OnlyFANGS.
To start OnlyFANGS.
So I'm vibing.
Give us info in advance so we can work on stuff. I mean, we can work on it, and you guys can start working on it now. I mean, fuck it. Like, God, I don't feel like doing horror that much right now. So I need to have the the quiz for races done.
Yeah, we're going to do a quiz.
That's important. And then I need a quiz for
I do have Goga
classes. I'm still not sure how I want to approach the classes. I don't know. I still have decisions that I need to make too. Like, I wish I could do a fucking meeting. And just like ask people in the guild what they want, because it's not just me, right? Don't wow brain yourself too early. I've been wow brained my whole life. It's not going to change a damn thing. You have a Discord.
You can never escape the wow, man.
The problem is I'm worried I'm going to get into a fucking call and everyone's going to want to talk about like why are we doing it in November? What's the date? Yeah. Why can't you tell us the date? And we're going to go down to that hole of like, motherfuckers, I can't say shit. I can't. But you're right. I technically could. What I'm debating is, so all of the sweats in the guild, I can make them take a quiz to decide what class they play.
Am I a sweat? Maybe I am classified as a sweat. I'm not sure.
Do I do that or no? The other thing I'm not sure, and I kind of want to do this, because I think it'd be really fun, is if we only allow trading within the guild.
I agree with this.
No auction house, period.
I think that'd be cool.
The entire way through.
For the OnlyFANGS thing,
even
I agree.
At max level, no auction house, only guild trading.
Only 60.
God, it sounds so cool on paper, and it would be like...
There might be problems with it.
I don't know if that's ever been done before. It would definitely give sweats something to be doing. Let's just cut our balls off while we're here, while we're at it. Yeah, no, it's... I want to do these things, but it's so much harder. Like, number one, leveling on Horde, or just playing on Horde. Horde is harder, right? Horde is harder.
Yeah, you could make add-ons, Chad, but I mean, there will always be people that can abuse it and stuff, but...
Just is.
Yeah.
The other thing is no auction house. That's way harder. We're locking people into races. So the thing we are doing, this is guaranteed. I don't care what anyone says. We're going to have a quiz for races. You're going to get assigned a race. Yeah, so if you want to play a mage, right, and you take your race quiz, think Hogwarts, right? Gryffindor and Slytherin, yada yada. And you get assigned Tauren. You are not playing a mage.
Yeah.
That simple. You're playing something that Tauren can play. You're locked in. It's not changing. And we're going to have some fun stuff involved with that. I think it's going to be really fun. But the point is, people aren't going to be optimal races for their classes,
think
more
that's
than
fine.
likely. If you die, start over. You can play,
I don't mind that.
you pick Taran Hunter. Well, now you can play a Taran Warrior if you want to, right? So that makes it harder.
Yeah.
What else makes it harder? I think that's mainly it, but that's a lot because we barely were able to. Sure, Molten Core was easy, and everyone was like, "Fuck, I wish people died in Molten Core."
But people really don't realize how good Salvation is. Like Horde leveling, I don't think Horde leveling is that much worse than Alliance, but the 60 content, like end game on Horde, is a lot worse.
But
For hardcore.
the adventure getting to Molten Core and being like that was hard.
Salvation is
Getting
so
40
good.
people in there, and I'm worried that adding all these extra difficulties is going to make it too hard.
Some people might
Despite
not want
it
to do
being way more
Yeah,
fun.
if it's too hard.
Not barely. You had a lot of people. I mean, I guess we need for a 40-man raid. You need 8 shamans.
Yep.
Ideally, you have
1 druid,
8.
8 shamans.
I guess if we're
15
locking
billion
people into
warriors.
races, we might have those 8 shamans because we were really short on paladins last time.
He's actually being considerate. No, Soda's a good guy. Like he's a chill dude, man. But and
Yeah,
he the thing is, Soda really cares about WoW stuff, okay? And I like that he's genuinely trying to make this a proper cool event and a cool thing. I like
Could always
that.
change the rules.
Like he cares.
So maybe
right?
I'll just say, fuck
that's
it.
the cool
Y'all
shit
are
about
going to
it.
just listen and bend the knee. Here's what I think is best for now. We're going to commit to this. And if it is a problem, we'll change it later. That's what I think we'll do. So yeah, we're going to do Horde. We're going to do no auction house, no trading with anyone ever outside of the guild. And maybe we'll allow like
trying to stop everybody going meta sticks to raid meta build though. You are very silly if you do not bring a shaman in every group. Yeah, you could not do it, but it's almost stupid not doing that. Like that, I don't even think that's like being meta. I think that's just like the totems are just so good, bro. Like a shaman in each group. They don't all have to be healers. You could bring an enhanced shaman if you want, but it's just making the exactly. It's making the game difficult for no reason.
Fangsley. Maybe. Like an alt guild. That's
so
probably
good.
the first thing I'll start allowing, right? So viewers can kind of somewhat interact with the guild to an
that's
extent and
cool.
make an
Okay.
impact. But I just don't want it to where we just basically don't have a guild enchanter anymore because we just W key everything to Fangsley. Some shit like that. What else?
Okay. I know that's a Swifty link. Ravis.
Oh yeah, the sweats. So I don't want, say, I'm going to use Zico as an example. Zico is one of the best mages in World of Warcraft that there is.
Yep.
End of discussion, right? I wouldn't want Zico to play mage.
I think that's fair.
He has
honestly.
to play something else. As an example, same with who else? Sony Digital can't play a warrior.
That's fair.
Things like that. Zaryu can't. Well, I think like Zaryu and Z, like they can play anything.
Yeah. But it's fun seeing them on something new, though. It's fun seeing someone that's like used to playing a certain thing on something new.
They're not that griefed. I'm trying to think of other examples or like a better example. S-Fan and a Paladin, right? S-Fan cannot play a Paladin. Granted, we're playing Horde, so it's obviously not going to be a thing, but you can't do it.
Yeah.
Like Peo couldn't play Rogue. So they're going to basically take the quiz, get assigned a race.
I like this.
And then they got to take a quiz for a class. So I don't know if I want to do that, though.
This
Like, I
might
don't-
be a bit much. Like, just be like, okay, guys, don't play what you usually play. I mean, everybody would pick something different then, right? But the race quiz I like.
I don't know if I want to force people to play a class they don't want to. They're
Yeah.
already getting forced into a race. Even if they're sweaty, I still want them
too
to have
much.
fun. You know, I'd be super
This
bummed
guild
out.
would implode in 2 months. 2 months of fun content and stuff and rating and everything, dude. That's cool. I don't. This is not gonna be a thing that lasts a year, guys. Like 2 years of like OnlyFANGs. If it lasts a few months, get to do some raids, maybe delve into Blackwood Lair, who knows what. That's fucking cool.
If I had to play a Paladin.
It's not supposed to be a thing that lasts forever, you know? If it lasts, I don't know, a few months or something like that, that's badass.
Don't want to play that class. Now I just don't want to play the game. Like, that's how I feel about it. So that's why I'm not sure if I want to force classes.
I don't think forcing glasses is a good idea.
Race is already kind of a thing. So everyone
WoW
just
has
takes
changed
a
a lot,
race
yeah.
quiz.
WoW these days is very what's the word? Seasonal. I feel like everything in WoW is really seasonal these days. You kind of just go on whatever is kind of hype. I think it's just gaming.
Get the race quiz made. Make them take it if they die. Yeah. Can you mail between your own characters? Yeah. In the guild.
I think the guild trading
racism is still going to be a thing. So I want to add, when you get assigned races, let's say you get assigned undead, I'm going to be giving out points. And these points are going to be our new loot system. So in other words, when let's say we're clearing molten...
It's actually Harry Potter. Wait.
Core. And...
10 points to Gryffindor. Like, what?
What's a really good piece of gear drops? Fucking... Mage Blade. Mage Blade drops. It's like the best caster weapon that there is. For anyone that can use swords. We're gonna do it to where, let's say undead have the most points.
No.
Undead, all the undead mages are going to get to roll 1 through 100. Second place, let's say, is troll. They have the second highest points. They get to roll 1 through 90. And then third place, Tauren, and so forth, right?
Oh my god.
So they're gonna have advantage on rolling a gear. Now, how you're gonna get points
Really?
is gonna be who is our most esteemed enchanter.
Dude, I like that he's setting up the drama. He is making the guild with rules that has prerequisites for drama built in.
In the guild.
Oh
Who's
my
our
God.
most esteemed leather worker in the guild? That's going to give points. Who's the first level 60? What race are they?
Yeah.
Who's the first death? That race is now going to lose points. Who's the first death to an elevator?
Oh,
minus
fuck off.
points for the entire race.
What?
Who's the and we'll think of different things that like, oh hey, my bingo board, you triggered it, the whole race now loses points.
Taurens are gonna have 0 points? Brother.
Right? So yes. And I'm going to encourage in-game racism.
Soda.
I think that's fun.
Chance.
Each death equals -1 point. Maybe we'll do that too. Every
Brother.
death is just -1 point to the whole race. Sure.
Okay.
I think that's going to be fun. And then, yeah, we're no auction house.
I mean, let's be honest, guys. WoW is all about the drama, man. You know, hardcore deaths and drama. On top of the fact that someone is dying, they're getting made fun of. They're also, like, they're also going to get bullied by the guild because they deducted points for the race that they're playing.
Ever.
Oh
Everything
my
must be
God.
done through the guild. In which case, we're going to need a Google document keeping track of all consumables. So example, there's one alchemy elixir that gives you 4 agility. I forgot what it's called. At low levels, it's great for leveling, yada yada, right? What if we need that? So if someone finds it, they can check the Google Doc and they'll say, oh, we have that already.
That's cool.
Right? Something like that. Some type of organization where you can easily check if our guild needs this. And then the next thing we need, we need race officers. So
Raise officers?
an undead leader, a troll leader, a Tauren leader.
Oh.
We're gonna have to have those too. And we might have a voting system. This shit's gonna get some. We're gonna get some politics.
Okay. I love politics. They're great.
I don't know what's gonna be happening.
Politics is great. I love it.
We're gonna have voting systems. Yeah.
Okay. Voted up to do a Makura.
It's gonna be crazy. Is Hassan gonna play? I sure hope so.
Oh god.
Either way.
Yeah.
So, things that need to get done. Quiz for races needs to be done. And then we're going to need some type of Google Doc setup or a way to track what the guild currently has item-wise.
Being
right?
a guild
Just to
master
track,
sounds like
or what is
actually
it?
a
Patterns.
job.
Just while leveling, what if you find the savory deviate delight fish pattern, right?
Yeah.
You don't want to send that to our
Or
alchemist.
swiftness pot. That's huge.
Recipes. So, yeah, recipes. Guild Excel sheet, yeah.
A death
And I'm
analyst in OnlyFANGs.
Fuck, I want to bring this up to people because it's like, who's someone who sucks ass that doesn't know anything about WoW? That plays Seer. Like, what is Seer? Is Seer gonna check through Google Doc? Is he gonna know shit? I guess his chat might yell at him. And be like, that's important. You need that. Save that. Right? So maybe it'll be fine.
That is true. In the last OnlyFANGs that there was, a thing that I found a little bit not cool, I guess. I mean, it just wasn't that interesting, is that people got really heavily like boosted and like they just kind of got mob tagged all the way up. So I kind of hope people will maybe level themselves. I mean, people can play wherever they want, but from I think from a viewing perspective, it would be more cool to see them go through the journey. But with that being said, though, I do understand a lot of these people doing it. Maybe they are not WoW streamers, so don't really care to stream it like that, you know? So it's not like a big thing for them. You know, they just want to get to max level, and that's where the content is. So I do get it. I do get why they're doing it, though.
You always use Seer? Well, Seer's clueless. Like, he really is playing the game pretty much blind. You know? And I respect that. But he has no clue. Like, if I were to be playing, I don't know, Guild Wars 2, and I got some crazy rare recipe, I don't know. I'm going to vendor it. I have no idea.
And he'll participate? I can see that too.
He's pure. Yeah. Seer hated every second of WoW, and he'll be doing it again.
Is Rav coming back? No idea. Probably.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Like, fuck, we need to get Petries. I don't even know. Where does Petri even drop? How do you get that?
This is a random drop from dungeons and stuff, I think. I don't think there's a specific mob that has... This is the Petri mob.
Where the fuck is the pattern?
You can link it in Discord, Nick. I'm not taking a look at clips right now, though. I'm looking at this video at the moment.
Duskwood, the Hinterlands.
Yeah, Emerus, Asurgos, Terra, Gasran, Usandre. Yeah, it's just like a drop from like all the bosses and shit.
Okay, a 2% drop chance off of Ysandra.
It's one of the rarest patterns. Yeah, but it drops from like a lot of mobs, right? Like Flask's Supreme Power drops from Raz in Skolo, for instance, right? But that's like that's for him.
Okay, the Necromancers have a 0.3% chance to drop it. I'm assuming that's Skolomance or something. Or Strath. Hey, Anixia has a 0.6% chance to drop. Why don't you do this? When someone has found the item, it's allowed to buy that item from the auction house. This means it gets unlocked.
It gets out of control fast, I think.
That would be the next step to make it like more feasibly realistic. But that would also defeat the purpose of having a guild alchemist.
Yeah, because you can just buy them.
Or a guild herbalist. Things like that. Now we're just going to go around and just farm it.
Okay.
Only that person can buy it?
Herb? Of one guild herbalist?
This is why I want to have a guild meeting, right? I don't know. I don't think so. I think only...
I think trading within the guild, and then maybe with the Fangsly guild, if there's that as well, I think is a good idea. But you also don't want it to turn into a thing where like the OnlyFANGS guild, they just get fed loot from Fangsly and they don't really have to do anything themselves, right? I think that also would kind of be sad. Yeah.
Fuck, I just don't want everyone's content to just be farming flowers because we have to. Because I know that's what's going to happen.
I don't think it's that bad. I mean, you do need to farm consumes, but I think it's not that bad to farm consumes, right? If you're doing it while leveling and shit.
Either way. So that's currently where OnlyFANGS is at.
Unless it's like, okay, we're raiding every week, guys. Every week we raid, we crank it, right? But
quiz for races. I think Volp's already started working on it. I do want to get this out to people. I want people to start taking this soon. Maybe not soon, but like
soon.
Sometime this month, I want this quiz done and I want this given out. Just so people can kind of know what race they're going to be and start thinking about what class they're going to play. What is this? Hardcore statistics with heat map and class count. Very
I've seen this one.
Interesting big red spots.
Yeah, it's actually cool.
Oh.
I have this heat map in game.
All right.
Look at how many people died to kobold miners. To be fair though, these are very dangerous. This cave down here is extremely difficult, okay?
It seems more... The problem is this is also alliance driven, you know? We're playing Horde. All of these are the Alliance starting zones. Can I get some Horde starting zones? Fuck. Here we go.
There's the family crypt. Yeah.
Yep, that'll do it. A lot of undead die up here. It's fucked. Ooh.
Arugul, son of Arugul,
There's the
right
son
there.
of Arugul. 268
Holy
kills.
shit.
So if you don't know, there's, I want to say this is like a level 15, actually probably lower, level 11 to 16 or 18 leveling zone. And Son of Arugul is just basically this level 28 elite mob that just walks around. And he just kills you.
There's multiple of them. There's like one here. There's one here, their path. There's one in the middle here. There's one down here in the Pyrewood village around. Like around here-ish. There's a lot of them actually. Yeah.
There's several of them. Yeah, they're all over. So.
The Crocs. Hi, Peep.
What's going on here? Wetlands, Crocs. Yeah.
Wait, Hyena is the... Really?
The hyenas are the highest killing mobs. That's surprising.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised about that too.
I wonder why. Maybe because like I feel like the hyenas just patrol.
Yeah.
Through the entire.
I know why. It's all the Taurens running from Mulgore to Durotar, and right here there's a bunch of hyenas close to the road. That's probably why.
Like zone essentially. So like you essentially pull a hyena when you don't want to.
Yeah. They're in packs.
High days chance.
Kentowers patrols with hyenas. Yeah. Oh my
that
god!
Doesn't surprise me.
The Gobbo boss, the keep, one death to a little bit to Salasane, and then it's just Skull Rock. That's where everybody dies.
This cave right here.
Yeah.
That'll fuck you up. Also here, I died here actually.
That's funny.
When I was leveling off stream. Gadgetistan, that's later on in the game. Later on in the game.
Uh-huh.
Horde dies here. I died here in this pool.
Did he really?
I cried when I died to basically
Did he?
Water.
I don't think I saw that.
That's it.
Tighter as fucks? Yeah.
What's the quest mob in the Barrens? It's like a warlock with a big pet. The quest mob in the Barrens. I don't know what you're talking about.
Spot is PTC for me? Yeah, I guess. It was off stream? Oh, he was leveling
Are you
off
going to
stream.
play the
Gotcha.
BRD raid? Oh, yeah. Hold on. I want to see that. I wanted to see that like announcement that Blizzard did.
Dude, I don't know if I care about listening to that right now. I just want to hear
You
about the
start to
hardcore
understand
stuff
what's
at the
actually
moment.
happening.
I will do the anniversary stuff though.
Moral of the story is to stop going in caves. Yep.
Okay, so you're gonna talk more about the OnlyFANGS stuff?
Warn your warlocks about that cave. Cheap shorts. Elevators.
Yeah, I feel like he covered most of the stuff that I wanted to hear.
Cave. And then unless approved.
No mob tagging. I like that.
Simple as that.
I like that because I feel like the main thing that was a big turnoff last time was we were just tuning into streamers and they were just getting mob tagged. They just had like 5 people following them and they were leveling so fast. And it was just okay, whatever, right?
By me.
So I like that. I think that's good.
And maybe me and race leaders. Something like that.
Unless improved. I mean, maybe there's some streamers that don't really want us. I don't know, man. But I don't know. I think it's better if generally there's no mob tagging.
Finally back to hardcore.
Jobs, thank you for the 8 months,
8 map
man.
of deaths, elevators, no mob tagging. Let's put it. What else?
Race leader, yeah.
What are some other like serious hotspots and ways people die leveling on Horde? I feel like I gotta ask Ompi because I know Ompi literally just leveled in Classic Era.
Big Ampy, yeah.
I guess
There's
he
a
probably
valid
didn't
reason
level.
to
He
the
probably
side
just
serve people who have no idea how mob tagging works to prevent demoralization.
fucking did his speedrun
I guess.
crazy shit. Fuck.
But I mean, it is hardcore. Hardcore is demoralizing.
Fizzle and Duratar. Oh yeah. Fizzle.
you know? Yeah, I feel like having, if they were to allow mob tagging, I feel like having it as like a catch-up mechanic is fine, right? Okay, you died level 50, then they can mob tag up if they're not like a really wow Andy, right? I don't know, but that I wouldn't want. It would be kind of not that fun to see people just get mob tagged, I think.
Yep. The Alliance Outrunners.
But I think generally it would
That'll
be better
fuck you up.
without it.
What else? No mock garage. No mock garage. But I don't need to write that down. Elevators, heat map of deaths, highlights as to why.
You want to do Baccarat?
No mob tagging unless approved. Fizzle, whatever the Swift River. What is their name?
Miskipped at Baccarat?
The SFK dude.
Yeah.
Where was it?
Okay. Oh, he's just naming out all the dangerous stuff.
Harpies. North 30 is like just one random harp
Elementals,
errands.
Ashenvale.
Write it down. Oh yeah, what's that one? It's in Stone Talon Mountains. You go into that cave.
Ah, the one with the kobolds.
And you're fighting, I think, goblins. It's crazy.
It's the
How
kobolds.
I've seen so many people die.
Yeah, you don't do that one. I don't remember the cave, but I know where it is.
What is that shit called? Is it kobolds?
Yeah, it's the kobolds.
Escort quest?
Halfway across the world, collecting hooves from
Are we
apparently
reacting to a okay.
wave. As for the and despite this quest
Lorenzo's
taking place
order,
around level
yeah.
30 or so, it is way more dangerous than the one we just talked about in Ongaro.
But I think this is
After
the-
destroying one of the food crates, you
Endurance.
I think this is the Thousand Needles quest I was just talking
start
about.
being wave.
Okay. Wait, I'm just kind of like speedrunning through it now because I think he covered most
This
of the stuff.
What's it called?
Lorenzo's order. Illspread minor quest, spider boss.
Ocean. We're talking anything below level 30, and they apparently fixed that
Okay, I
quest
mean,
for
cool video.
hardcore, which is cool.
This was nice, nice little thing. I like the where he's going with it, right? Like lots of drama, you know, in-game racism, very cool, and no mob tagging. I think is really badass, and I think the trading within the game, like within the guild, I think is fine. SSF overall is most fun, but I think having people trade stuff to each other within the guild could be kind of cool because it's like, you know, there's a little bit of talking to be had within the guild and with other players and shit. So
Furlbog quest in
that's
Ashenvale where you
cool.
have to survive waves.
I like that.
Yes, I know what you're talking about. Waves in Ashenvale, Furlbog quest. You put that banner down and those f***ers show up.
Cool. All right, well there it is, man. OnlyFANGS things coming out, man. So we don't know if it's gonna be the 1st of November, but it's gonna be sometime in November. I like the general rule set that he's going with, though. I like that it's gonna. It seems like he's going with the right direction to make it as fun as possible for everybody involved and also for the people watching. So I dig that for sure. No auction house is the best idea. Keep it within the guild. South Shore guards. Oh yeah, true as well. I like that though. I think it's good.